statement, I would like to just mention to my loving friend Claudia that she's wrong. The recession did not cause these problems. The recession did not cause my company going under. The recession did not cause the people in this audience losing money. I did. And that is irrefutable fact. Your Honor, I am guilty. I'm guilty of arrogance, failure to properly assess the consequences of my actions, and a failure to protect the interests of others. I was reckless and negligent in how I ran my company. There are many people who suffered because of my behavior. They trusted me, and I betrayed that trust. This would include clients, subcontractors, and investors. There are many individuals to whom I must apologize. Sovereign Doug Suttstrasser and Robert Zimmerman, who invested in me in good faith and lost everything. Dr. Sostrin and his wife, along with Kim and Barry Culpa, they were entitled to receive a completed home, and they received nothing. Howard Hawks, whose houses were left unfinished. All of these people suffered because of my actions. That is an irrefutable fact which has never been denied. There were other investors led by Michael Delfonso and Stefan Lark who relied upon me to protect their investment and to give them a projected return. When my actions led to the failure of my company, their investments became worthless. Throughout the trial, Mr. Gubernick and Mr. Williams spoke of the trust that was placed in me by various individuals. There was no group that had the right to expect a higher level of trust more than the subcontractors who worked for my company, many of whom had worked with me for many, many years, building many houses. Ours was more than a contractual relationship. It was a partnership. I did not realize at the time how much these men and their families relied on me for their protection. Their losses were perhaps the most meaningful and perhaps caused the greatest harm. Arturo Sanchez, John Rotman, Maurice Sutton, Javier Chavez, Barry Klein, and others put their fate in my hands, and I betrayed this trust. May I turn and talk to the victims, Ron?
Yes.
I am not evil. I did what I thought I needed to do in order to try and recover when the company was collapsing. I was desperate and panicked and gave everything Andrea and I had to try and save the business and ourselves and everyone involved. I thought I could fix it, but I couldn't. But don't view any of this as an excuse. The Great Recession didn't misuse your money. The housing downturn didn't make poor, desperate decisions. Wall Street bankers didn't commingle your money into one account. I did. Your financial loss was real and had an impact on your lives. These were not just numbers on a balance sheet, and I know that. I alone am the one responsible for these losses, and I'm sorry, as sorry as one person can be. My apology, I'm sure doesn't mean much, but I said I'm sorry, and I am sorry from the bottom of my heart. Since I was arrested in October 2013 and went on electronic monitoring, I've done nothing but think about what happened and how it happened. I was careless, I was negligent, I was irresponsible, and as a result, innocent people incurred massive financial losses. I was blinded by the crisis of the moment and my narcissistic and foolish belief that I could control events. I couldn't. As a teacher during the past 8 years, I've tried to make some small positive impact on the communities in which I've lived. I would ask you to allow me to continue to make a contribution in this manner, while at the same time continuing to make restitution to the small, but to the greatest extent possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kalinowski. We have a seat for a moment.